Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going through the things that I got and made for Suzy for our Christmas box exchange. Now I'm very excited because this is going to be going off to her and we're going to be doing a video on her channel and a video of my channel of us unboxing our things, and then she's also doing a video showing everything she got. Originally I wanted to do a video of me making everything, but with going on staycation, going to different places and just lots of things coming up, I haven't had a chance. So I figured before we leave to go and drop it off, I'd quickly show it to you. I'm not going to wrap it with you, I'm just going to show you what I've got, explain why I made or I have it, and then yeah, I'll be taking it off to the post office so that Suzy can unbox it, and you'll be able to watch both videos because I'll link them both down below. Okay, so before we get started, you may have seen my video, you may not have seen my video yet, but Suzy and I did a box swap. Now we decided to theme it around the dark arts. We both love Death Eaters, the dark arts, all of those things. We figured let's make each other a dark arts box. Now what we did was we decided to go with around a £15 budget for things that we were buying, so bought items, and then we went for I think it was like 5 or 6 made items. Now I will be honest, Suzy, I did give you I did go slight over the budget, just a tiny bit, because I saw something and I was like, I have to get that for you, and I did, as you will know, get you a little something for yourself and the boys and Matt to share. If you don't know, Suzy's got 2 children and her husband Matt, so I got them just a little something to share as a family. So we're going to first start off with the things that I bought, and then we're going to go on to the things that I made. So the things I bought are all themed around Slytherin because Suzy was sorted into Slytherin. Now if you haven't seen our video already, make sure you go watch it, it's brilliant. Well, I think it is, I think it's really funny. We do the Hogwarts house sorting, which went out on day 12 of Vlogmas, and because she's Slytherin, I decided to make her a Slytherin starter pack. Now I did write her a letter, I'm not going to read it to you because you can go and watch it in Suzy's video and see what it said. Because she's now a Slytherin, I decided to get her, when I was at the studio tour, a little Slytherin pencil. This was actually a last minute buy for £1 because they had it up at the front. I got her a dark mark lollipop because I just thought these were so cool. I do love them, and as she's part of Slytherin now and we're doing the dark arts box, I thought that would be great. I also got her, because they haven't had these in for ages and I did buy myself one, a head girl Slytherin pin badge. So these are £6.95 because I just thought this was really fun. When I was in Primark, I saw this. I haven't seen Harry Potter stuff for ages. It is a Slytherin reed diffuser. I believe it's a reed diffuser. And it was around £7. I thought it was really cute. I like the fact that it has a little scarf wrapped around it. I like that it looks like a potion bottle. I just think this looks really cool. My mum got when she did a Shein order. I've actually got one of these from Dara, so now we match Suzy. Actually, I'm not going to take it out or insert a picture of mine. A Noble House of Black. I believe this is a cushion cover. A Noble House Black cushion cover because of course she's Slytherin, so she has to have that. And it is not a new school year at Hogwarts, or you cannot be at Hogwarts without having some snacks. So for her and her family, I got her these butter beer biscuits from the tour because I love these. And I don't know if you've ever had them, Suzy, but they are so nice. I absolutely adore them. So that is all of her items that were bought. Onto her made items. Now they were all around the dark arts, and what I decided to do was make her a Death Eater starter kit because every Death Eater needs one. For the dark arts portion of this box, I have made her a Death Eater starter pack and I've written her a letter. The first item I made her was these little coin purses. Now I got these coin purses out of Primark, but I found like a Hand of Glory on the Cricut app, so I printed that out, weeded it and heat pressed it on the circle coin purse, and then on the rectangular one I have put Property of S. Lestrange. Now I'm really hoping I'm remembering correctly, but I'm sure when I was on the phone to Suzy or when she was on live stream, she had actually named her character something Lestrange. I think it was Suzy Lestrange, which is why I've gone for like a Lestrange theme of her box. So I thought it'd be really fun to show obviously the Slytherin within this colour, but then the Hand of Glory is kind of like that white contrasty, so you had different ones. Now the purpose of these was that these mimic ordinary Muggle and Wizard coin purses, but they're supposed to have enchantments on them, so Death Eaters can secretly carry around things such as poisonous potions, cursed artifacts, emergency galleons, and anything that they might need in an emergency. Now, to the untrained eye, they're going to look harmless. So, to you guys, they look pretty harmless. But for anybody within the Death Eater ranks, they will know that these are full of magic and mischief. It also comes with this really fun handle, which I thought was cool, and I thought that she could use it when she was out and about, attach it to whatever she wants to attach it to, because you can take them off, you don't have to keep them on here as they are. I've actually attached it wrong and I need to put it on properly because it's supposed to be these little bits that are hung on. But yeah, that is the first item. The second item I made her is a notebook which says S. Lestrange on the front, and then I found this really cool like skull with a snake, and I just thought that felt really Death Eatery, so I put that on the front as well, and I thought it contrasted quite nicely. I don't know why, I just felt white and green on the black just stood out really well. So that's on the front, and then on the back, oh, what's got stuck on the back with it? There we go. And then on the back we have a wand which has a skull at the bottom and a snake wrapped around it, because that feels very Death Eatery, very slivery, and I just thought it was cool. So the purpose of this is that it was crafted for keeping meeting notes, plans, hex formulas and strategy blueprints all safe, and the pages have been enchanted so only the rightful owner is able to see what is inside. So if it is stolen, it will appear blank. However, you need to be warned that if the Dark Lord decides to take a peek in here, the Dark Lord can see everything, because these were commissioned by the Dark Lord. So regardless of the enchantment, he will be able to see everything. So make sure you write accordingly and you don't put anything in there you don't want his eyes to see, because it wouldn't be good for you if he did. So the next item I've got is this coaster. Now, I think I'm going to have to insert a picture in so you can see it. It just looks like an ordinary, quite simple coaster. Don't be deceived by this coaster. It looks very simple, but the Strangers are masters of enchantment. Now, because the Strangers, as we both know, and as all of you possibly know, they have some questionable aspects of their reputation. They do things that maybe normal people wouldn't do, people in the order wouldn't do, and these have their own curses etched into them. Very simple, but very effective. A single tap and the correct incarnation will transform any drink placed upon it into either a potion or a truth elixir. Now, I'm not going to tell you what those are, because those are between myself and my fellow Death Eaters. Suzy may have shared it. Only the true followers of the dark will be able to actually hear those. Otherwise it's just going to sound like mumbo jumbo to them and they're going to have no idea what's going on. But yes, only those loyal to the Dark Lord can activate this safely. Otherwise you're going to be ending up with a really nasty hex. So make sure you don't do that. This item was actually not made by me. It was made by my mum. Is this dark mark keychain. Now, I love how this contrasts. This is made from faux leather and it has vinyl on the top. This is made to be attached to a cloak or a bag or somewhere hidden. To the outsiders who do not follow the Dark Lord, this will actually resemble a Quidditch trinket. So if you can see this, welcome. You are one of us. Serves for our Death Eaters to be able to hold it, squeeze it and signal to the Dark Lord that there has been an emergency. Maybe the boy who lived has been spotted. Maybe somebody is betraying our kind. This will allow you to contact him without having to use the dark mark upon your arm. Now, you won't be able to see my dark mark. I've actually got a spell hiding it from everybody, so no one will be able to see it. But this is a discreet tool for those working in public or in disguise in needing to call the Dark Lord. Item that I made is our uniform. Now, every Death Eater has a uniform. Unfortunately, people who are not within our ranks don't understand that we are bound by loyalty, discipline and ancient magic. This t-shirt is part of our uniform. Now, I do have a slightly different one on today. I am repping a different one that I got the other day, and I will leave a link down below if anybody is interested. This one is made specifically for each Death Eater when they join. This t-shirt is to be worn on every mission. It is layered with protection spells and it has runes that cannot be seen, and these help us to be able to identify each other. One of these, we know you are who you say you are, we know you have not been polyjuiced, and we know that this is protecting you from the spells of our enemies. Now, it also allows us to be able to track each other without being caught, which is brilliant because sometimes we need to find each other really quickly, and without that spell we won't be able to do it. On the front of this you have our dark mark, because that is the symbol of our loyalty with You're Strange, and then on the back it has our motto, for the glory of the Dark Lord. I don't think I need to give much of an explanation for that, because if you are one of us then you know. I'm sorry, I got a little bit into character then, but yeah, that is basically what I made for Suzy, my dark arts box. Let me know what you think of it down below. Let me know to see me making these types of items. I would love to do that for you guys. But anyway, I need to go because I need to get these wrapped and I need to get it off to the post office. See you guys very soon. Bye!